present, just raise your hands and we'll get this started.
You said you wanted to make general meetings more hands-on. How would you do that?
For the interns next year, I would have them work under the board members and to be able to collaborate with them during presentations and work with them on like icebreakers and stuff.
As an intern this year, what is something that you believe I could have improved on as IVP, and how would you incorporate this to next year?
The internship program this year, it really helped me with the experiences I have that I've experienced in college. I think the internship program this year, I believe, developing the pre-professionalism within the program, and because I think it's important for interns to have them prepare for future internships or job opportunities. So I could do that by focusing a section in intern meetings about workshops on making resumes and helping them edit their resumes.
Jesse?
So what are some of your strengths, and how do you think to help you fulfill your ideal positions and responsibilities as being an exec board member?
So my strengths for myself is I have really good work ethic and organization skills. I thoroughly plan assignments beforehand, and
You said that before joining PASS and transitioning into college in general, you were very shy. And I mean, now that I've seen you grow throughout being my internship, I can see that you've come out of that shell. Do you ever feel like you're held back still sometimes? Like you still have a bit of shyness in you? And if so, how will you tackle that when you're internal vice president?
My introvertedness is always going to be within me. I don't think I can change that, but I know for sure that it's an obstacle that I can overcome, and by just practicing or being more, pushing myself out there more, and talking to more people and all that will really help me with that.
Okay, throughout the year, you will have many responsibilities and you will find yourself very stressed and overwhelmed. How will you try to motivate yourself to keep going as IVP?
For me to keep myself motivated as IVP, I would also surround myself with good people. I think that's a really good aspect of creating motivation, and it really drives your passion because from other people's experiences you can learn from them, and yeah.
Aside from, of course, being involved with PASS already as an intern, and also having that kind of dedication to the club, what other reasons did you want to be an internal vice president?
The reason that I wanted to run for IVP is because I really wanted the intern program to be successful next year. Seeing the intern program now, I think it created, it built off from creating PASS's family atmosphere, because the interns are like really dedicated and passionate about what they're doing, and they could spread that out to future general members. And so that's why the internship programs is really important.
It's been said that you are very nice and maybe a little too nice. In what circumstances do you think you need to be assertive?
In those circumstances, I would be assertive when it is something that can really affect my work ethics. If it's a decision that's really difficult to make. Could you repeat that actually?
Like, in what circumstances would you put your foot down? So like, if there's just interns asking to have like extended like stuff, or you know.
If it's a task that needs to get done like right away, I would definitely be assertive. Although I could be lenient at times, I think I could definitely build upon my assertiveness as IVP.
Joe?
So during internship program, it's not going to, for us it's fun, but sometimes there's going to be bumps in the roads. Like for example, you could have interns that don't get along. How would you deal with a situation like that?
With that situation, if the interns don't get along, if it's an individual problem, I would talk to them one-on-one and see if anything can work out within the program. I would try to make team building activities to ensure that there will be cooperation within the team. So
from the skills that you've picked up from the internship, being in the internship program this year, what would you carry over onto possibly becoming part of next year's board? Because to a great extent, I would say being a board member is different from being an intern.
If I were to become a part of board next year, I would definitely continue what Shahara has left from the intern program, because during the intern meetings, I found it really helpful that she had a portion in which gave constructive criticism for journal meetings and events and socials. And I think that's a good logistic to keep in mind to better further journal meetings.
What are your flaws and how do you think you can grow in this position?
To reiterate, my introvertedness is like my biggest flaw of myself. I know that it does get in the way most of the times because it prevents me from pushing myself further, but taking this, if I were to take this position, I could definitely I could definitely make that better.
Let's say you do get the position. For the upcoming school year, what are some other extracurricular or academic obligations that you have to kind of like tend to that might conflict with your responsibilities for being on board?
As I'm focusing on my major right now, and that's political science, I will be focusing on my minor, and I will also be getting involved with the Filipino Culture Night, which I am aware of that it is very strenuous. We'll also be looking for internships outside of the club.
And to kind of add on to that, like, with a lot of this going on, how would you cope with the stress, and how do you see yourself working around these like overwhelming situations?
For that, my work ethics and organization skills will definitely help me along the way. For this year, it really helped me because it brought change to like my current education, my GPA and stuff.
So every internship program has a theme. As for mine, it was personal growth, and I understand you want to continue that. But is there any other theme you would like to incorporate, and how will you execute this next year? If you don't have another theme, how would you continue your personal growth?
Continuing the personal growth for this year, I would want to incorporate traits and work ethics to prepare the interns for next year in applying for internships or scholarships or jobs, and would have them practice traits that can help them communicate better with people and
Yeah.
You stated before that, or I think maybe Shahara did, that